this is HorseLover446, Creator 2 here, and today is the day you all have been waiting for. It is time to announce the official cast for Our Last Hope. And before I begin, do not skip through this video, like, at all. Like, especially for the people who make in the cast. Because, like, don't skip through any of this, like, don't even skip this part, don't skip any of the video. And it might be kind of a long video because I'm doing this a certain way, but do not skip through any of the video if you're expecting to be in the cast. Especially if you are in the cast, you need to watch the very end of the video because I have a little message for you guys. But, yeah, so let's get started. So I'm going to be listing characters and their parts from least important character to, main character. And also I have music and a fan going on if you're like kind of background noise. But anyway, so this is how it will go. I will put your horse or your model that you will be playing on this backdrop with my awesome speed paints for the movies over. And then I will excuse me. And then I will tell you their personality, their character traits, tell you the person or tell you guys who got the part. And then I will also be telling you the person's scores on their emotion and quality. And just to remind you guys before I start, some of you guys got parts that you didn't audition for, but not that many. So yeah, if don't always expect you're gonna get the part that you auditioned for, especially if you're auditioning for me. But yeah, guys, so let's get started. Okay, so the first character we have, which is the least important, is this guy. And for pronunciation, this is Guderian. Some people pronounced that right. Some people said Guderian. I mean, like, pronunciation wasn't really counting on audition, so that didn't really count you down. But this is Guderian. That's how you pronounce his name. And he is basically a guard for Priscilla and the army or the rebels group called the Kundur Tonturis. And he's not really a necessity to the movie. I just kind of like to add him in just for an extra character. And he's very strong, and he's very able, and he has like a very robust voice and all of that. And so the person who got Guderian is Blue Roans 4567. And I think you actually did audition for him, Blue Roans, but I'm still not really sure. But okay, since you got Guderian, I will tell you your score, and I have everybody's scores on these pieces of paper. Let me find you. Alright, here you are. Blue Roans, since emotion, you got a 9 out of 10. And quality, you got an 8 out of 10. So yeah, good job. And yes, you did audition for Guderian. But yes, Blue Roans, you got Guderian. Congratulations. Okay, so this next role is Serena, being played by the Bluegrass Bandit model. And Serena is a very shy and feminine horse. A lot of tragic things have happened to her, and her character, the more I developed the story and the more I started scripting and plotting out the episode, she actually did become a pretty big character, actually. So she's not really a minor character, but she's not one of those very big characters, but she is a necessity to the movie. And so the person who got Serena is AJ6486, and I think I liked your American Serena better, so you will be playing Serena in an American voice. Okay, and let's see, so AJ, I'm going to tell you your score now. Let me find you really quick. AJ, you got a 9 out of 10 on emotion and a 10 out of 10 on quality. So yeah, you got Serena, and she is a very good role. You should be happy you got her. Next is nobody auditioned for him. This is, actually a lot of people kind of pronounced his name wrong because his spelling's a little awkward, but his name is Abidan. Not Abidan or Abidan, it's Abidan. A lot of people called him that. And my good friend Clarence is playing him. He's a really big drama person, and we used to act together a lot when we were young. I'm kind of out of the mood of acting and singing on theater, but he's still really into it, and he agreed to play him for me. And Abidan's a pretty big role, I might add, so yeah. Okay, so let's move on to somebody else, and this is Coviette. This is a little cute little filly. Let me zoom in on her. Now, Coviette is actually, a lot of people auditioned for her. And I wasn't surprised because Coviette's bio is very interesting. She's a very interesting and mysterious character, and I'm not surprised that many people, that a lot of people auditioned for her, because I think she would get a pretty good amount of auditions. But okay, so Coviette's personality, she's very old, and the story will explain more of that, and she's very, like, sarcastic a lot, but over experience, she is very polite, but she can be a little sarcastic and then a little, like, she speaks before she thinks kind of person, or horse, I should say. And so the person that got Coviette is Red Lightning Stables, and I would like you, I would prefer for you to do your American Coviette over your British, and I still loved them both. And I even put in the comment that I liked your British better, but the more I looked over the videos, I think I would rather prefer American. And so let me find your score again to tell you. Alright, Red Lightning Stables. Your emotion was 10 out of 10. I thought your voice and your emotion was just so perfect, and I fit her just perfectly. And your quality was 9 out of 10. So yay, good job on Coviette. And so yeah, that's Coviette, and good job, Red Lightning Stables. Next role is Priscilla. Now, I was really surprised at this, but a lot, and I mean a lot, of people tried out for Priscilla. Probably because people thought, since she's maybe, I'm just guessing, the leader of the Kundenton Tourists and all of that. But still, I was pretty surprised a lot of people auditioned for Priscilla. And so it was pretty hard to get a good role for her, but even though it was hard, I did find one, of course. And okay, so her personality, she of course is the leader of the Kundenton Tourists. And so she is a very strict horse. I mean, but she's not mean or anything. She kind of has this kind of more woman-like voice, and she's just more kind of like that leaderish kind of person. But she is a very strong and very good character. And so the person who got Priscilla is Pineapple Pony. Now, I have heard your voice before, Pineapple Pony, in Foxy's preview for Vengeance Reign. I was really surprised that you were in there, and so when I saw you auditioning, I was like, oh, this is really cool. And so, okay, so yeah, Pineapple Pony, you got Priscilla. So let's move on to the score. Let me find you. Pineapple Pony. Okay, so your emotion was 9 out of 10, and your quality was 9 out of 10. So you had good scores. And so yeah, good job, Pineapple Pony. You got Priscilla. Next character I have in line is this one, and some people pronounced his name a little wrong, but I didn't really care that much here. Let me back this up a little bit. There you go. Some people pronounced his name wrong, and of course I didn't count against you, but how you pronounce him is Ranuk. And okay, this isn't working out too good because, no, I don't want to listen to that. Okay, there you go. Harlem Shake, cool. Okay, but anyway, so this is Ranuk. That's how you pronounce his name. And Ranuk is he is a very strong character. He's one of those, like, you know, manly sort of people in the movie. Like, he's just very, he's a little, how would I say it? He's not mean, but he can be a little short-tempered, that's the word, and not very modest. But he is a very important character, and he is a trainer of Yuki when she finally makes it to the Kundenton Tourists. And so the person who got Ranuk is 24 Potter Freak. Now, actually, I was a little surprised because she was actually the only person that really pulled off Ranuk. Before, I was actually looking through the auditions, since 24 Potter Freak was one of those very, like, first ones. I was a little disappointed because I could not find anyone who had, like, the voice for Ranuk. And, like, nobody could pull him off. And so I was thinking, am I going to have to be playing him? Because it would actually be really awkward if I played him and Yuki, since they have so many lines together and scenes. So I was a little disappointed, but I finally decided 24 Potter Freak, and I was very happy with her. Alright, and your emotion was an 8 out of 10, and your quality was a 6 out of 10. But I did ask you if you'd get better quality in the future, and you said yes very soon. And so I was like, okay, that's good. And since you were the only person that really pulled off Ranuk, you got him. So good job, 24 Potter Freak. And just for your information, Ranuk is my favorite character. He's so interesting, and he's just such a good character. I really like him. So yeah, good job for Ranuk. This next character, I really love this character. This big horse. Oh my, you need to scoop that camera. This is Kaikin. Now, some people called him like different names and stuff, but how you pronounce him is Kaikin. And he is basically the basic bad guy of the movie. He has a very low, raspy voice, and like I'm trying to make him in the movie not just like this sort of evil person that actually doesn't realize they're doing these terrible things. He knows he's doing legit evil things. And he is basically just a terrible horse, and I'm trying to make him as evil as possible. Like, he sounds so brutal and so just, like, terrible. But, okay, so let's move on. Kaikin, let's see how long this video is really quick. Yikes. Okay, so Kaikin is going to be played by Fox Glory 123. Now, Foxy, I know you didn't audition for Kaikin. I think, who did you audition for? You did Serena, Ranuk, and Priscilla. But, like, I've heard your emotion and stuff, and I think you'd be perfect if you had that, like, raspy voice of Kaikin. And so I put you, Foxy. And so your emotion was 10 out of 10. It was perfect. I just thought for all your lines, maybe except Ranuk, he just sounded a bit funny. Except for Ranuk, you were perfect with all your lines. And then your quality was 9 out of 10. It just seemed to kind of pop here and there. But that's really it. But Foxy, you got Kaikin. You should be really proud of his role because he is a really big role. He is basically the highlight of the movie and its conflict. So yeah, you got Kaikin. Good job, Foxy. This final role, this right here is Bolivar. Now, you know what? Let me switch his pose. I personally love Bolivar. Bolivar, not counting Ranuk and Yuki, he is my third favorite character. Bolivar is just this, he's kind of like the wise one in the story. He's kind of elderly and he's more kind of like that person that leads and directs. He's like the very wise one in the movie. And so I was looking for a very good voice for him, but not that many people auditioned for him. And I originally was going to ask Clarence to play for him, but he was just like, psh, I can't do a wise voice. So, yeah. So the person who's going to be playing Bolivar is Stormy Strike. So Stormy, let me get your results. Stormy, your emotion was 10 out of 10. I mean, and I didn't really give you that many emotional lines, and you just portrayed him so well, and your voice is so unique that it fitted perfectly. And then your quality was 8 out of 10, and you, in the description, you said that the camera was acting kind of funny, or your set was. But that's alright, because if it was acting funny, then I know it'd be even better in the future. So yeah, you got Bolivar, Stormy, yay! Okay, and then last but not least, nobody auditioned for this part, but I think I'd just like for you to see it. This is Yuki. She is the main character in the movie. I am playing Yuki. Oh my gosh, I decided I like Ranuk better than her since he just has more character development than her. But Yuki's a very interesting character, and she's the main character. Can't get better than that. So yeah, that's Yuki. So yeah. Okay guys, so if you're not part of the movie or the cast, you don't really need to watch this part. But okay, this is basically a message for like all the people who auditioned who got part of the cast. So okay guys, after you finish watching this video, I want you to straight away message me, PM me, and tell me your email. Now, if you're a little bit creeper kind of person, then make up like another email that has your name in it or something and send it to me, because I'm going to be needing your email for things to be translated. I'm going to be using email, and I'm going to be using YouTube to contact people and do certain videos for you guys. And my first video is going to be like a little information video to you guys. I'm going to send it unlisted so nobody else can see it. But I immediately need your email as soon as possible because I need to get that information video out. And since I'm already around the very end of episode 8 in season 1 of Our Last Hope, and I already have a good amount of the movie done and scripted, and since the movie's coming out, and I'm hoping June, then you guys need to go ahead and watch this video so you know how it's done and, you know, just know certain things. And so yeah guys, give me your email as soon as possible because that's the first contact I will give to you. And if you don't watch this video in about 3 days and don't give me your email, I'll send the video to you, but yeah. So yeah guys, if you're still watching and you're still not part of the cast, thanks for watching. And thanks so much for auditioning guys. I really had a really tough decision. It took me about 2.5 hours to finally get all the scores and finally determine my final cast. It was really hard, but thank you guys so much for auditioning, and hopefully I'll have future auditions in, you know, the future. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, and that song was replay. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and look out for the movie. It's coming out hopefully this summer. Not hopefully, it will come out this summer, I promise you that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks for all the auditions. Okay, thanks, bye.